Thanks, Hope. Nice to see you too.
For those of you who don't know you and want to know a bit more about you,
Mm.
can you just tell us a little bit about you and what inspired you to get into dentistry?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Yeah, my mum and dad were both in the medical profession. My mum was a physio and my dad was a surgeon. So I was always drawn to something in the medical world. Um, the nuts and bolts of it when I was quite young was that I was always quite good with my hands. So I was fiddling around with things, Meccano sets, taking old radios to pieces, that sort of stuff. And my dad sat down with me one day and said, might want to think about dentistry. I wasn't entirely taken with the idea when I was that age. I was fascinated with being a surgeon, but I am really glad that he gave me that advice, because it was a massive, massive boost, and it got me thinking in the right direction for what has ended up being a fantastic career path for me.
And Matt, what do you enjoy the most about being a dentist and what keeps you passionate after all these years?
Well, when I was a youngster, one of the things that was tricky for me is that I was quite an insecure kid, especially through my teenage years. And one of the reasons I really love dentistry is I get the opportunity to be able to help people with those insecurities. People come in with something cosmetic where they feel uncomfortable about it, or they come in because they're feeling judged and really emotionally guilty about what it is that's going on in their mouths. And from my perspective, there's no judgment. I know what it's like to feel like that, to feel that insecurity. So I really love to help them through that sort of process.
And Matt, can you tell us a little bit about accent dentists and what makes us different from another practice?
Yeah, one of the things that's particularly fantastic about working where we do are the people that come in and see us. I had a patient just the other day, her name was Rachel. Rachel came in to see me and I was just chatting to her, getting to know her. We set aside a good chunk of time in the first time that we see somebody. And she turned to me after about 20 minutes and she said, I've never had a dentist ask me about my personal life and be curious about what it is that's going on for me. And I think that's a bit of a shame because that's really important. For me, it's all about the relationships that I build with people over time. And speaking of building relationships with people over time, I had it's been up here now 23 years. And when I first started, I had a wee girl come in to see me as a patient. I still see her, Monica, and she is now pregnant. I've met her husband, and the whole family is going to be coming in to see me shortly. And it's that sort of thing that I really love.
And Matt, if someone is thinking about coming in to visit Accent for the first time, what would you like them to know?
Well, I guess for me, most of the message I would like to get across, or the feeling that I would like to express, is that it doesn't need to be a scary thing. There'll be zero judgment around whatever it is that people are coming in with. If they just want to come in for some advice and talk about what it is that's happening, that's absolutely fine. It's really just about getting over the hurdle of getting in the door, so that we can talk through some options and some choices and let people think about it. And as long as they go away well informed, even if I don't do anything for them at all, I feel like I've done them a good deed.